To start our lecture number 20. In this lecture we are going to continue the unit number 6, that is development of lateral surface of solid. In this lecture we are going to study lateral surface development of cut section of cone and lateral surface development of truncated cone. Now lateral surface development of cone. If you see here this is cone is there, its height is h, its slant length generator is L, and this is its base circle. Now we know the height, we know the length, and we know the radius of base circle. So we can find out the development of this cone. This is theta. Now how we get this sector? We take the cut section of this cone at one of its generator and we open its profile. Okay. So here this theta is equal to r upon L into 360. We know the r is nothing but the base circle radius. That means this circle radius r. Next L is slant length generator. If you don't know the slant length generator, we have to find out by Pythagoras. L square is equal to h square plus r square. By this formula we can find out its slant length generator. Now lateral surface development of truncated cone. Now here if you cut the cone in such a way that its cutting plane is parallel to its base or HP, so it is called this condition is called truncated cone. And if you open this profile, so this is nothing but its development of this truncated cone. Now cone geometry can be drawn by three different ways. First, if you know the height and radius or diameter, so we know the height and we know the diameter, so we can directly draw this cone. Second, we can know the slant generator length or slant height L, and we know the diameter. So in this way also we can draw the cone. Another is that we know the height and we know the internal angle. So this method is also can. Here we don't know the radius, so that we have to find out. First we will draw the height, and from this height we mark 25 degree. So we will get this radius. In this way we can draw the cone. Draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 40 mm and height 70 mm. So for this, first we have to draw the front view and top view of cone. So I will draw XY line and I will draw the circle of diameter 40 mm. Divide that circle into 8 equal parts. Give the naming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, transfer the projections of each point. Then cone in top view it looks like circle, but in front view it is look like a triangle, isosceles triangle. So I have drawn the triangle. So here what we have given the diameter and we have given the height. So we have to first draw this height and mark 70 mm here and draw this inclined line to this end point. Give the naming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again this is 8. Now join this to O. Join this point. So these are the 2O is generator, 1 O is generator, O3 is generator, 4 O is a generator. Join each generator. Then this give the dimension. This is height, this is radius, this is length, this is length, this is the slant length. So this slant and length we have to find out. So we have find out the length. L square is equal to radius square plus height square, 20 square plus so length square. So length is 72.80. And what is the base radius circle? R is base radius, that is R is 20. So we have to find out theta, inclination angle of this sector. So theta is equal to r by L into 360. So we can get 20 by 72.80 into 360. Theta is equal to 99 degree. So here we will draw a line at an angle 99 degree. Now this length of this is equal to L. Now join this by the arc. This has a center O and this L as a length, rotate an arc like this. Now we have to divide this sector into 8 parts. So one division angle theta is equal to 99 divided by 8 is equal to 12.36. So we have to mark a line at an angle 12.36. Once we get this mark here first, second. This is first generator, second generator. Now take this distance in compass and continuously cut this 3, 4, 5, this as a center. Here cut 6, this as a center. Next 7, and this as a center 8, and again this is the 1. So we will get this 8 equal parts. So this is nothing but a development of lateral surface of a cone. Now question 2. Draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 40 mm and height 70 mm, auxiliary inclined plane, height 30 at height 35 mm from bottom and parallel to HP. So here first we have to draw the cone front view and top view. So I will draw XY line, I will draw a circle, divide that circle, top view circle into 8 equal parts, give the naming, again transfer the projections, then draw triangle in front view, isosceles triangle having height 70 mm, join these generators. Next, so this is apex O, this is L length. Now find out the slant length. L is equal to 20 square plus 70 square. So L square was L is equal to 72.80. So this is the slant length. So draw the sector as we previously completed this problem. Find out the angle. So theta is equal to 99 degree. We have find out. Then 1 division equal to 12.36. From this draw a theta 1 angle. So you will get this distance. Then this take this much distance, 1 to 2 this much distance in compass. Start cutting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again 1. Now next, now locate the auxiliary inclined plane. It is passing 30 of 35 mm from bottom. So this distance is 35 mm from the bottom. So this is the distance. Now next, transfer the line from these lines, cut all the generator. This auxiliary plane cut all the generators. So I have transferred that line here. Then this much as a distance go to this, rotate and arc here like this. So this is nothing but the development of lateral surface of this truncated cone or cut section of a cone. So now question 3. Draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 50 mm and height 80 mm. Auxiliary inclined plane is inclined 40 degree to HP and passing through axis at a distance of 40 mm from apex. Now here we have to draw front view and top view of a cone having diameter 50 mm. So first I will draw XY line, then draw top view. Here we will draw the circle of diameter 50 mm, divide that circle into 8 equal parts, give the naming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then transfer the projections. Now here cone in front view looks like a isosceles triangle. Okay, so here we have to draw axis. We have given the height, that is axis height is 80 mm. So we have to mark here 80, here mark here and join this corner, so and complete this triangle. So here height is 80 mm. Now this is O, apex. Now name the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is O2, O3, O4. Join these points. So these are the generators. These are the generators O6, O7, O8. Now L is the slant height or slant length. Now to find out this L is equal to L square. This L can be found out by Pythagoras theorem. L square is equal to 25 square plus 80 square. So L is equal to 83.81. R is equal to base circle radius 25. Theta is equal to R by L into 360 degree is equal to 25 by 380.81 into 360 degrees. So this theta is equal to 107.38 degree. Now 1 division angle theta 1 is equal to 108 divided by 8, that is 13.5 degree. So here we have considered this 108 approximately. Now draw a line parallel to this, then draw inclined line at an angle 108 degree. Then this take this much distance, L distance in compass, this O as a center, rotate an arc like this. Now divide this into 8 equal parts. So already we have find out one division, that is 108 divided by 8, that is 13.5. So this is theta 1. So this theta 1 is equal to 13.5 degree. Now 1 to 2, this is the first generator, this is second generator. Now find out third generator. Take 1 to 2 distance in compass, 2 as the center, cut here, 3, cut again 4, 5, this is 6 generator, this is 7, this is 8, and last is again 1. Now next, now we have to find out the auxiliary inclined plane, which is at 40 degree to HP and passing through at a distance 40 mm from apex. So mark the distance 40 mm from apex, draw line inclined 40 degree to HP. So this is auxiliary inclined plane. Now this auxiliary inclined plane cuts the generators 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is cutting the generator O21, O22, O23, O24, O25, O26, O27 and O28. Okay, now from this draw horizontal line like this, which is cutting generator. Then this O to this much distance in compass, rotate an arc. O at the center, rotate an arc. Now mark the point here. If you see here, one generator is cutting here, so here this point is P1. Then two generator is here, draw the line like this and rotating here, we get P2 here. Similarly we get P3, P4, P5 here. So this is the fifth generator, O25. Here it is cutting, so if you will transfer it, you will get the P5. So P6, P7. Join these points by a curve, so you will get this development of lateral surface of cone. Lateral surface development of cone having diameter 50 mm and height 80 mm. Auxiliary inclined plane is inclined 45 degree to HP and passing through one of the base corner of the circumference of a cone. Now for this, first we have to draw the front view and top view of a cone. Draw XY line in top view. Cone looks like a circle, so I have drawn the circle of diameter 50 mm. Divide that circle into 8 equal parts. Then mark the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, transfer the projections. Now cone in front will look like a triangle. So what is the height of this? Draw height is 80. So from this axis mark height here 80 and join this point like this and complete this triangle. Next, mark the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Join these points with the apex O2, 2, O2, 3, O2, 6, O2, 4, okay, O2, 5. Now this height is 80. Now give the dimension to this. This is radius 12, circle of radius 12. Then find out this length. Length is equal to slant height or slant length, or length of the generator. L square is equal to 25 square plus 80 square. This is find out the Pythagoras. So L is equal to 83.81. R is nothing but the base circle radius, that is equal to 25. Theta, sector angle is equal to R by L into 360 degree is equal to 25 divided by 83.81 into 360 degree. So theta is equal to 107.38 degree. So this angle is approximately 108. One division angle theta 1 is equal to 108 divided by 8 is equal to 13.5. So this is the angle. Now next we have to draw the line L. Then here draw sector, draw a line incline at an angle 108. Then this, take this L as a distance in compass, this O as a center, rotate an arc like this. So we will get this sector. Now divide this sector into 8 equal parts. So 108 divided by 8. So this is equal to 13.5 is nothing but the one division angle, that is theta 1. So here theta 1 I have marked here at an angle 13.5. Then take 1 to 2 distance in compass and start marking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is 1. So in this way we get the different generator O28, O27, O26. We get all the generators. Now this is a development of cone is completed, but we have solved cut section. So we have to draw auxiliary inclined plane. So this auxiliary inclined plane is at 45 degree. to HP and passing to one of the base corners. So from this we will cut here like this. This is auxiliary inclined plane, cutting plane. Now this cutting plane cuts the generators. Then from this generator draw horizontal line like this. Okay, and then O as a center, rotate these lines. After that we have to find out the point. So first point is here, that is P1 on the first generator. Then 2, O2 2 cutting here. So here this will be the P2. Similarly O cutting here 3. So this is P3. Similarly this is 4th generator is cutting here. So this is P4. And similarly P5 again P6 on the same P4 generator. 7 will be on the P3's line, same here. So it is P3, P8 and P1. So join this curve. So in this way we have completed this problem. Okay. Next, homework questions. First is the draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 40 mm and height 80 mm. Then draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 40 mm and height 70 mm. Auxiliary inclined plane is passing at height 35 mm from bottom and parallel to HP. Third question is draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 50 mm and height 90 mm. Auxiliary inclined plane is inclined 40 degree to HP and passing through axis at distance of 40 mm from apex. And last question is draw lateral surface development of cone having diameter 50 mm and height 80 mm. Full stop. Auxiliary inclined plane is inclined 45 degree to HP and passing through one of its base corner of a circumference of a cone. So these questions you have to solve in homework. Now today's motivational quote is believe in yourself and the world will be at your feet. Thank you.